Well, it's been about 4 months since I realized that my fingers were screwed up. And what I want to say, because I want to get this down on film. I don't have anything written out, but my dad told me years ago when some really horrible things happened to both of us. He looked at me and said, remember, you're going to make it through this, and once you make it through this, you'll realize you can make it through anything. Well, I've had some bad things happen since then, real bad things. Bad things happen to good people. I'm a good person, but you lose dogs, you lose friends, you lose stuff. It hurts. On a selfish individual level, this shingles and other stuff, personal health-wise, it's been about as bad a thing as ever happened to me. And here's what I want to say. I don't believe everything happens for a reason, but I think you have to give a reason to it, or else it makes it even worse. I have found this to be the most introspective, united effort that I've ever had to go through. And when I say united, I'm talking about my realistic self, my cynical self, my optimistic self, and realizing I've got to make it. And I have to separate, so I have to suspend beliefs, I have to add beliefs to it. And the most important thing is I have to succeed. Not at the expense of anybody else, but in order for me to live the kind of life I want to live, I need to be successful. And what this means is I don't have a blueprint to go on anything. I have to be the one to say, don't do that anymore, or you're going to blow this out, or you're going to compensate, and that's going to hurt. So you have to push yourself, you have to take things, and what I want to do is say, this is for my benefit, so that in a couple months, if I think I'm not progressing, I can look at this and say, well, I didn't think I was progressing then, but compared to where I was, I'm getting better. I know I'm getting better in terms of I feel more energetic. I feel my wrist is a lot stronger. On the other hand, I see little things with my fingers that don't seem to be improving. And it's hard to explain, and that's why I'm doing this, because it's impossible for me to explain to you how I feel. And it's also impossible for me to remember how I felt 2-3 weeks ago. These little snippets I'm doing just so that there's a blueprint for me should I ever go through this garbage again. And I'm not gonna, God, I'd do it, I guess, because I don't have any choice, but I sure don't want to. But there might be other people out there who don't know what it feels like to all of a sudden wake up and not be able to do stuff, and not be able to go back to bed and wake up and know you're going to do it again, that you'll be able to do it. There's no Control Alt Delete and then you feel better. It's like, I'm not responsible for what happened, well, but I'm responsible to rehab it. And I've been doing it for hours a day, and I'm going to get through this. I sure hope what I'm doing is paying off. I know it's making me stronger on certain motions with my hand. It's a matter right now of just, I want to go from there to there. But the fact that I can get down there is an improvement. And I want to be able to get that last movement to there. That it's not a matter of just saying, okay, do it. It is a matter of, again, getting this part of your body active. When I took shiatsu massage, however it's pronounced, he told me you have no energy in your wrist. When I was in Italy, I looked, my wrist was emaciated. My right wrist looked like half of it was eaten away by something. As I explained in the last video I did, I figured out how to get it pumped back up. I figured out how to get the wrist going. Whether that's going to translate into movements on the fingers immediately, we'll see. But I did notice that it's allowing me to feel pain in the wrist, but it's muscle pain. At least it sure seems like it. And I'm noticing that there's a tendon here. I can't do in these videos by themselves, but it's on the back of the thumb, and I see it prominently in my left hand, which is functioning well. I don't see it in my right hand as much, and it's my goal to do stuff where I will see it. Well, anyway, the point is this, if there is a point to this one. There are many personalities within yourself. You've got the happy one, the sad one, the one that's going to be great tomorrow, the other one it's never going to be great tomorrow, it never was that great before. And you got to get all these voices, and you got to get this plan and sell it to yourself and say, I'm going to get better. No matter what it takes, I'm going to get better. It's not going to happen overnight, but even if I get discouraged, I'm going to still find some joy in the day. I'm going to still go out. I'm going to still do stuff. It is hard to always be happy when you're like this, but it's so hard to be happy all the time. But know this, other people are going through stuff too. Right now, I'm focused. I know what I want. I know that my favorite guitar player is me, because nobody makes me feel as good as when I'm playing it myself. And that doesn't mean I'm everybody's favorite. It's got nothing to do with that, but I'm my favorite, and I'm going to be there. I'm still musical. I'm still going on. I'm going to do it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.